All right, so let's see what we got here today. It is a 2020 KTM 500 EXC, and this is our crash bars design. You know, some people might find it crazy that we're offering crash bars for a 500 EXC, but here we are. We're presenting one for you, and we're totally open to any sort of constructive criticism. So some things about this: it's currently 3D printed, thanks to OK 3D. So it's 3D printed, it's very precise. That's why we have been going with a 3D print option lately before we commit to metal production. But this one currently is nylon 12 material. The weight is not considered significant in our opinion. You can see the weight specs below on the screen here. So this is the crash bars. We also have a radiator guard tucked away here. So the radiator guard, it's a set of them. So they will, radiator guards, they will be made out of 5mm thick aluminum. The crash bars eventually will be made out of 22mm diameter mild steel tubing. We've been using mild steel for almost a decade now for crash bars. The brackets will be made out of steel sheet, 5mm thick, and the whole thing is 100% frame mounted. So we got one frame mounting point back here, and we have a large bracket up front here, again, mounted on the frame. So you can see it from up top as well, like so. They don't stick out far at all. They're not in the way of the knees. We're also going to have a skid plate coming very shortly. It's currently not in the video. This is the OEM plastic skid plate. Our skid plate is going to be made of aluminum, 5mm thick. And for the crash bars, this may serve multiple purposes depending on how you look at it. For us, number one is always to protect the plastic, but more importantly, what's behind the plastic, and that's the radiator, from side impact. That's number one for us. We have customers who also put fog lights or auxiliary lights on these bikes. Sorry, not specifically on this bike, but motorcycles that we make crash bars for specifically. A lot of people use it as a platform to mount their fog lights. And we also have a lot of customers who use this as a platform to put pouches on. And inside the pouches, you know, some people put spare tubes, some people put tools, raincoat, you name it. And we're also working on a solution to make a luggage platform back here, and not just to put a rear rack on the top here. We also want to reinforce the tail end because this is very flexy and flimsy. So we'd like to reinforce it before we put a tail rack on top of it. And we're also working on a solution to tie the front end of these straps somewhere. We have some ideas. Currently this is a super tacky quick solution using Voil straps. So that's coming as well. And we also have a 2024 KTM 500 EXC. And although it is a little bit different, not vastly, so some of the products that you see here, they will be most likely very, very, very similar to the 2020 to 2023 version. Okay, so more things are coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned and feel free to voice your opinion, give us some feedback, let us know if you're interested, also let us know if you're not interested. So cheers and thanks for watching.